Good morning students. Today in this video we will discuss about some problem based on the boundary extraction and sometimes such type of problems are asked in the AKTU examination. So let us start. So problem based on boundary extraction on an image A with the help of an structure element B. So in the question this is an image. This is an image A which consists of 5 row 1 2 3 4 5 and 10 column 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is a 5 cross 10 image and these are the corresponding pixels gradable value. So this is the given image A and this is the structure element or mask 3 by 3 mask, and each and every element of the mask is 1. This is the central mask. So now we have to perform the boundary extraction of this given image with the help of this structure element or with the help of this image. Okay, so how to solve it? So in order to perform the boundary extraction of the given image, at first we have to perform the erosion of given image A with structure element B, and erosion is denoted by this A and symmetric difference. This is the B A or erosion B. So first we perform the A erosion B. So after performing the A erosion B, when we subtract the resultant element of A erosion B from the given image A, then we will obtain the boundary extraction. So boundary extraction of the given image A is equal to given image minus erosion of the given image with the structure element B. So let's start with first step, which is nothing but to calculate the erosion of A with B. So in order to calculate the erosion of this image A with the structure element B, at first we have to perform the padding. The first step is to perform the padding. Padding in the sense that added 0 this side, this side, this side and this side, even in the corner element. Okay, so when we perform the padding on the given image, when we padded 0 on the given image, then the resultant image will be like this. This was the original image and this is the padding. Padding along this side, padded 0 along this side, 0 along this side, 0 along this side and 0 along this side. So after doing the padding, we have to map the 3 by 3 mask or structure element on the padded image. Okay, how we will do this? In order to do this, what we do, we put this 3 by 3 mask on the padded image in such a way that the first element of the given image, it means first row, first column and first element should be at center. So when we map or when we put this structure element on this, so first element is 1 of the given image. So when we put the mask 3 by 3 mask on this, then we obtain this region. Okay, this element is in center and these are the 0, these two are 1, this is 1 0 0. So if all the 9 elements are equal to 1, then resultant element in the A erosion B will be 1, or if all elements are not 1, if any elements among these 9 elements is 0, then resultant element in A erosion B will be 0. So when we perform mapping for this element with the structural element, then keep it at center, these 3 0, these 3 0, so all are not 1. So the resultant value or resultant element in the A erosion B will be 0. Okay, next So erosion value completed for first row first element. Now we will move the mask to the second element of the first row. Second element of the first row is 1. Now we will put the given mask, we will put this given mask or structure element on this in such a way, on this element in such a way this should be in center. So when this will be in center, then these 3 are 0, these 2 are 1, these 1. It means all these 9 elements are not 1. So if not 1, then the resultant element value in A rows and B will be 0. Okay. In the same way, when we perform the third element of the first row, when we perform erosion for the third element of the first row, then again repeat the same process. Put this element 3 by 3 structure element or 3 by 3 mask upon this, then these will be the 9 element, these will be the 9 element, and this will be at center. So again these 3 are 0, so resultant image, resultant value will be 0. Okay. Now move to the fourth element. So in the same way, when we covered all the element of the first row, since all the above layer contain 0, so all the element in A erosion of B will be of the first row will be 0, will be 0. So first row is covered. Now move to the downward, come to the second row. Second row first element is 1. Again put the mask on this, then we obtain the 9 element, these 3 0, these 2 1, and this. Since all these 9 elements are not 1, so the resultant value of the second row first element will be 0. Now move to the second element of the second row. Second element of the second row is 1. Now put that 3 by 3 mask upon this. Now these are the 9 elements. Look it carefully. So this will be at center. We have to calculate the resultant element value in the A erosion of B for this element. So when we put the given 3 by 3 mask on this, then all the 9 elements are 1. Since all the 9 elements are 1, so the value of the element in A erosion B will be 1. Okay, so here this will be 1. Now move to the next element, this one, third element of the second row. So when this will be at center, then 9 element will be this. Since 2 are 0, all are not 1, so what will happen, corresponding element will be 0. So in the same way, when we cover the second row, so in A erosion of B we will add this element. We will repeat the same procedure for the third row. For the third row, when we will repeat the same procedure, then we will get the corresponding element in A rows and B like this. Again when we repeat the fourth row, we will get this. When we repeat the same process for fifth row, then we will get this. So this is the resultant matrix or resultant image for A erosion of B, A erosion with B. This is the A erosion of B. So first we have, first step is completed. It means we have calculated till now A erosion of B, but we have to perform the boundary extraction on the given image. This is the given image, and in order to perform the boundary extraction, we have to subtract this A erosion B. We have to subtract this A erosion B from the given image. So in the second step we will subtract it. In the second step we will subtract it. So how this subtraction should be performed? Look this carefully. Look this carefully. How this subtraction will be performed? Now the first element of the first row in the given image is 1, and first element of the A erosion of B is 0. Okay, so remember this thing. If the element in the given image and corresponding element in A erosion B, I am repeating again, if the element in given image A and corresponding element in the A erosion B is